Luka Doncic questionable to face Spurs with wrist injury. The Dallas Mavericks are listing star guard Luka Doncic as questionable to face the San Antonio Spurs on Tuesday. Doncic has a wrist injury. Late add to Mavs injury report, at Luka 7 Doncic now questionable with what is being listed as a right wrist sprain. Checking with Mavs to make sure of which wrist. It's the left one that has been bothering him. Brad Townsend, at TownBrad, March 9, 2020. Doncic has appeared in 52 games for the Mavs this season. He's averaging 28.5 points, 9.4 rebounds and 8.7 assists while shooting 46.0% from the field, 31.5% from beyond the arc and 75.5% from the free throw line. Luka, the reigning Rookie of the Year, said last season he was surprised how well he played. Now, he's an MVP candidate and the new face of the Mavs franchise in the post-Dirk Nowitzki era. Barring a late-season collapse, the Mavs appear on their way to making the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Basketball fans are anxious to see Doncic and fellow All-Star big man Kristaps Porzingis on the NBA's biggest stage. The Mavs are 39-26 on the season. They are in 7th place in the Western Conference standings. Follow Clutch Points on Twitter and Instagram, and like us on Facebook for more news on Luka Doncic and the Mavs. We can also be found on Flipboard where you can subscribe and follow us. All of our Mavs and other NBA content can be found on the NBA section of the Clutch Points homepage here. For all of our college basketball content, click here. Follow Mavs and other NBA games live by downloading the Clutch Points app and heading to the Scores tab under the NBA section. You can listen and subscribe to the Battle for LA podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud. You can also find new episodes of Battle for LA, the Clutch Points NBA podcast, and establish the pass under the podcast tab on the Clutch Points homepage.